This is your WW3 news. I think in 2 months' time, here in Italy, Italians will be called to vote on a referendum, which in a certain way it's important regarding the subject of the separation of careers of magistrates. You do one thing or you do the other. Until now, they could do two careers, believe it or not, which is not compatible for the role of magistrate or judge, which they're actually being employed for. The fact is, there's a lot of villains, illegals, due to these lefty judges, you call them, because they are politically, the narrative is communism, and we all know what that kettle of fish is all about. Letting off the villains, pass them if they were victims of our society, or probably the result of who they committed an offence on. The other one is the guilty party, which made him do that criminal offence. Or just let him off the hook, scot-free, basically. And this will be probably the only way to have a little bit of justice. Justice in a way, probably more partial, less political ideology in the middle, which all boils down to. Because the justice machine here in Italy, like probably not in any other countries, like United Kingdom, for example, people get done for absurd, phantomatic felonies, and the real felonies, who commit serious felonies due to a technicality or some other type of shit like that, people get let off the hook. The system doesn't work because it's all crazy not to work. And obviously these judges, they have to protect their lefty politicians when it comes to corruption or illegal funding of some type. And especially when it comes to the Hamas pro-Palestinian thing here in Italy, which the Italian coppers discovered. Instead of money which was collected and funded to help the Palestinian civilians in Gaza, no. In part they put in their pocket, and the other part to finance Hamas terrorist activities in Europe and overseas. And it goes to show how corrupt the system is and how corrupt judges are. Because obviously, if you're here in Italy, you read the newspapers, absurd court cases, that was let off the hook when it was clear as daylight it was guilty as sin. It's all a political lefty narrative which these judges pass or sentence when it comes to deal with cases, especially when it comes to illegals, immigrants, people from other ethnic backgrounds like gypsies. They get let off the hook, and they continue to perpetrate these crimes which they were arrested for. So if you're an Italian, vote yes for the referendum. At least we have a hope of the justice system being straightened out. But as all referendums here in Italy, the result doesn't get usually respected in certain cases. I just hope it is respected, because if it passes no, these lefty judges will continue to do what they've been doing until now.